is up, everybody? Time to play some Nancy Drew. It's been a while. I don't think I have ever played it for YouTube. Um, Not sure that ever got saved onto YouTube after I played it on Twitch either. Thank you! I am still slash different sick. Like I was recovering and then I got a different sick, maybe? I'm unsure about that, but I at least have a voice, and that's something. So it's alright. I keep looking this away. That's where that's where OBS is right now. So I keep looking at it. Game's down here. You guys are here. Other stuff is over here. I have things now. Yes, it's good to have a voice. Having a voice means that you can talk and stream. Generally talking is preferable for decent streaming, and I didn't have that for a little bit, so made things difficult. Um, anyway, we're gonna start. Okay. Okay. So it's a monster. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know where to go from that, actually. Yes? Where do I click now? Oh. Oh, I didn't. Okay, hang. No, wait. That, that. How did I get out of here? Oh, how did I click out of here a second ago? There it is. There! I forgot how to play these games. I'm sorry. Let's go senior detective. Yo, I ain't no wimp. I didn't know where to go with that. Germany, a long time ago. Forgive the terrible animation, okay? Please tell me this is like an actual movie that you're watching as a character. Guy has got some serious platform shoes, my dudes. Germany, present day. Hey, Shayul, what's up? I'm here. How embarrassing would this be if it's not anything about tourism? It just looked like it was tourism from what I was seeing from the brief preview things. Shayul's over by where there would be a camera if OBS would let me use multiple cameras, but it doesn't. More because I don't. You can't have multiple cameras plugged into the same USB hub, I suppose. They just won't work, and there's no other way for me to do that, I guess. So, I guess if it was USB-C, or maybe. USB-C sucks. This is a child. I don't know if he counts. Oh. Okay. Trick. No, those don't match. Hang on. Is to a match? Yes. Thank you? What? uh, see, it's the later hosen that really tells me that there's no way this isn't tourism, right? I think they wear those in like a specific place, and I don't even think it's. Shoot. Nah, this is tourism. This is tourism. 100%. I was not wrong! Yule's trying to get out, but she must not. I think I'm supposed to go here. Maybe not. Hello? This is das Monster. I don't think that's the German word for monster. Somebody fact check me on that. I don't know German. 60 euro? I'm not. I know it is! Grimm's baddies. Oh, they're all also in German. That's. No story is complete without a villain. In Grimm's fairy tales, villains tend to fall into one of three categories: monster, social misfit, or stepmother. I'm not sure that's true, actually. I mean, and it's also it's a stretch to call them Grimm's fairy tales, even because I don't know if you guys have heard me rant about this before, but people are always like, oh, these are the stories by the Grimm brothers, and the original versions were so much darker. Except for what you don't know is that it was really popular at the time that they published those to retell classic fairy tales that had been passed down through word of mouth as horror stories, and that is what they did. They didn't write most, if not all of them. Like they didn't. Those were collections. They did write their versions of them, but they were not the original versions of those stories. They were just fun horror versions, which there's nothing wrong with. The annoying thing is people saying that they are the ones who originated those stories and that the original versions were dark and horrific. They were not. They were originally told to children. That's the whole point. Anyway, these characters, and I also disagree. I feel like I remember the Grimm brothers using some other stories, like other villain form factors, but I guess it depends on how you decide to label some of them. Like they do the story. Did they do a telling of the Snow Queen? I don't remember. I don't remember if they did. Uh, but I don't know if she would count as a social misfit, and she's definitely not a stepmother. She's only, a monster in a, an obtuse kind of descriptive way. Anyway, this game, I'm only like a couple minutes in, and I'm already on a complete rabbit trail of ranting. Characters sent the heroes of stories through the ringer in their attempts to. In fact, it's still incorrect because there were definitely witches and they fell under none of those categories. Whatever. Attempts to rid themselves of the heroes for good, and the baddest of the bad were truly awful, and tales featuring children you could always count on at least one wicked parent. Interestingly, the villains the children face in the outside world would usually be the same gender as the wicked parent at home. If the dad was evil, the kids would face down an ogre or a robber. If the mother or step mother was wicked, the children would invariably be facing a witch. That is true. I think that is true, actually. The monster category contains one of the most recognizable fairy tale villains of all time, the wolf from Little Red Cap, also known as Little Red Riding Hood. Is that the most recognizable fairy tale villain of all time? I mean, it's up there. I guess it does say one of. This notorious scourge of... He's not really a monster, though, either. Pleasant walks to grandmother's house has been frightening children for generations, but he's not the only monster lurking in the pages of these tales. Heroes and heroines often found themselves facing both real and imaginary monsters during their trials, from bears and foxes to trolls and giants. While the first villain category contains actual monsters, the second category consists of the social misfits. These everyday humans, typically male, have left behind law-abiding ways. While neither supernatural nor outwardly terrifying, robbers, brigands, and raiders never fail to cause their fair share of distress to our heroes and heroines. Okay, cool. Hi, Spooky. Have a good drive. Um, it's the final category that strikes the most fear into the residents of fairy tale worlds, the stepmothers and witches. You said just stepmothers, so I guess if you're putting them together, then fair enough. This band of malevolent miscreants is as deadly as it is deceptive. The villains of this group make up a good portion of the top 10 most well-known villains list, including the not-so-charming ladies from Little Snow White, Cinderella, and Hansel and Gretel. Each tale serves as a dire warning, with the villains playing an integral role in getting across the stories through message. From Don't Talk to Strangers, Little Red Cap, to Greed Will Get You Nothing in the End, The Fisherman and His Wife, fairy tales and their dark villains offer endless amounts of wisdom for those who live to tell the tale. That is true, but not necessarily in the Grimm brothers versions of those stories. I'm sorry, you're hitting on like a thing I'm a total nerd about, which is fairy tales and folklore and mythology. Okay, so like, why you gotta do this to me? Hi, €7. I don't want it. Can I buy this one? Monsters, What and Why. The real deal on German legends. Beware the countryside of Germany. Monstrous creatures roam the forests of the nation, striking terror into the hearts of all. Uh, oh no. I have, like, not a lot of German in me to begin with, and I don't know German. Uh, Nocherer? I, I don't know. A type of vampire that drains the life force of its victims rather than their blood. Generally individuals who had family ties to the vampire when it was alive. Interestingly, I don't know about this one. I know a lot of random monsters and folklore and stuff, but I don't know this specific vampire. Has the ability to shapeshift into a pig. No stakings are needed to render this vampire harmless. Simply place a coin in its mouth instead. Simply place a coin in its mouth, because that's much easier than stabbing it with something. Yeah, it's so easy to put something in somebody's mouth. Doppelganger. Literally meaning double goer. Is that what it means? This creature is an exact physical double of a living person. Of the two, one is believed to be evil and the other good. Coming face to face with your doppelganger is seen as an omen of warning of impending doom. I feel like that's a gross oversimplification of the concept, but fair enough. Wolpertinger, I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all you people who know German. My bad. Wolpertinger, maybe? Wolpertinger? I don't know. Wolpertinger, a hybrid monster made of many different parts. The Wolpertinger is generally portrayed as a horned rabbit with wings that makes itself at home in the alpine woods of Bavaria. I do know that one. Bavaria! Yes, that's the area that they have the, um, Lederhosen and stuff, right? Uh, Boxenwolf. See, I don't know how to even pronounce the dots over the... I don't... I don't know how to pronounce that. Magical belt is said to transform the wearer into this legendary werewolf. The Boxenwolf has the keen senses and speed of a wolf while retaining a sharp human mind. Unlike a traditional werewolf, it can be killed by any weapon. I vaguely know of this one too. Nixie, I know. Typically half woman, half fish. Unrelated to the Nyx of my namesake, by the way. Totally different Nyx word origin. has the ability to become fully human and walk on land. This malicious shapeshifter usually stays in her watery home, singing her siren call and luring men to their death. I don't remember Nixies actually becoming fully human and walking on land, but I also don't remember them having fishtails. So I think that might be inaccurate. 49 euros. This is not just Frankenstein's monster with a bit more zombie twist, like it wasn't already zombie enough. Hello. Guess I'm gonna have to do something with that. Or maybe... not right now. Don't break anything. The Art of Glass. I'll take this. Hang on, give me a second. Well, I'm pretty sure this Q is an S. Because there's an apostrophe before it, which is... I mean, I guess it could be a T, but I don't know that there are any... It's not like it's don't or won't. So that's unlikely. So I'm gonna assume it's an S. Um, so if that's an S, if Q is an S, then this Q is also an S. Let me write this down. Next page of the one that I used for the mystery game with JoJo. Here's where all my pencils are. I guess I'm using a colored pencil, so that's gonna be unfortunate for me later. Okay, so E F H Q L D U U N E C A Y N. That's a long word. Colon S X L U G, comma E Q S, comma G L V, comma K J H. Period. And we're assuming the Q's are S's. So it will be apostrophe I'm just gonna put the colons in the correct place. Follow along if you're watching. This is how you play these games, guys. The problem with this is I'm not sure if I can solve it right now with all that I have here, because I don't know if these are entire words or if they're abbreviations. If they're abbreviations, that changes the entire code solving process, basically. Because usually I would zero in on those 3-letter words, and you know, there are only so many 3-letter words that you could possibly use in context. You can generally figure out what the letters are going to be. I mean, assuming that it translates over to English, which it does because it's a Nancy Drew game. Or maybe it doesn't, but there is a thing I will find later. Um, However, it does look like they're probably some kind of abbreviation or other kind of coding or classifying rather than words, so I don't think I can immediately figure this out. But Q is an S, pretty sure. Pretty sure of that. And if Q is an S, then it could be a name or it could be a word. And if it's a name, then all bets are off. But I'm gonna keep this around. This is a long word, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10-letter word. What just happened? Oh. Hydrate, yes. Ah, thank you. So 10-letter word. with the third and fourth being the exact same letter. Annoyingly, Q does not appear again, but that does mean there are no S's in that 10-letter word. But it could be German, and that's the problem. Okay, so I'm going to just take this. Tradition runs deep in Bavaria, from food to dress to arts. Bavarians take pride in their regional identity. Crafts and tales are passed down through generations, and festivals celebrating heritage are held annually. Glass blowing, one of the oldest traditional arts, is still practiced throughout the region today. Renowned for their beautiful designs and intricately etched crystal, today's glass blowers use techniques and processes nearly identical to those first used in the region centuries ago. It starts with a basic mixture of sand, lime, and soda placed in a furnace and heated to around 1600 degrees Celsius, which is a lot. The sand mixture becomes molten glass under the high heat, ready to be worked by Oh, that's just the turn page thing. Ready to be worked by the glass blower. Collecting some of the liquid glass on the end of their long blowpipe and pulling it from the furnace, the glass blower must work quickly to shape the red-hot glass into its final form. During shaping, the glass cools rapidly and must be placed frequently into the furnace to reheat it. During the shaping process, additional ornaments, like handles, borders, or colors, are often worked into the piece. Pre-colored glass fragments can be used to add in colors, or the glass blower can combine different metal compounds with the sand mix that will result in multitudes of colors. From adding chromium for emerald green, from adding chromium for emerald greens to gold for luscious ruby reds. Once finished, the final piece is placed in annular oven. This heat-regulated oven allows the glass to slowly cool at a regulated pace, which reduces stress in the glass, thereby making the entire piece structurally stronger. Depending on the size and thickness of the glass, the annealing process generally lasts anywhere from hours to days before the glass is ready to be removed from the oven. Along the glass route in southern Germany, visitors can tour numerous glassworks and smaller private workshops and see firsthand the magnificent pieces being made by the artisans who continue to practice the craft. Regional galleries, museums, and souvenir boutiques offer the final glass products for purchase, helping keep the tradition alive, supporting the local art community and allowing others to bring home a piece of the magic. Okay, cool. So that's going to come up at some point because that's how these games work. T-shirt. I came to see the creature and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. 21 euros? Do I have any euros at all? That's the question. €20. 20 euros. It was up at the top of the screen, and I was just a fool. Hmm. Oh, hey there. What's up? I am not spending €2 on that. Or that. Choco Crunch! But in German, it's probably Choco Crunch, but this is a candy bar that pops up throughout most of the games. Why? I was called here, fool. Hmm? Jordan, if you're not hearing the game audio, that is not on my end because I can clearly see that when game audio is happening on OBS, it is showing up as happening. So I don't know why you wouldn't be hearing it. I don't know why you would be hearing me and not hearing it, because it's definitely there. Observe. No. I've done scarier missions than this. Have you seen my trip to Japan? Have you heard about that? Terrifying. Okay, hang on, hang on. Well, there's a monster situation potentially taking shape. Well, that's the buzz around the castle. You need background. V, this castle has a history. Legend around here says that a monster lives in these woods. Once in a great while, he returns seeking a victim. People think that time is now. I'm trying to imitate how she's saying these words. I'm pretty sure she's not German either, the voice actress, I mean. So I'm going to try and see what the frick is happening. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, it's not doing the game audio. Why is that? Because OBS is doing the game audio. Hang on. Hang on. I think I know. I think I know. Game audio. You should be on 2 and 4. For good measure, we'll put you on 6. But I don't think it should be on 6. Yeah, OBS is so freaking reliable. I love it. And I never have any nightmarish problems with it that make me want to kill it. Okay. Where's my stream output? Okay, audio. Stream should be... I know there's a way to choose this. I know. I know there's a way to determine which thing this goes under. Which track the audio streams from. But I don't see where it is. That's annoying. Hmm. Hmm. Do I have to start this game over? I might start the game over if you guys didn't hear any of that. I just won't read over the stuff that I already did. Okay. Recording goes to 1, 2, and 3. I don't know what the deal is right now, so I'm just gonna change my tracks. That should be good. Okay. Let me know if you can hear this now.
What makes everyone think the monster is coming here now?
As long as I've been here, people always pointed out signs of his return. Cows would go missing, flocks of sheep would disappear, claw marks would appear on the trees.
Okay, so that is the situation.
Everyone would
Well,
say,
that's really
"The
annoying.
monster will be here
I'm going to
soon."
start over.
But when he doesn't come, everyone calms down and
No.
Dare to play.
Give me a second. No, 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 no. Okay. No, what I had to do is really annoying actually, because I had to set all of the audio onto the same track, which makes it really bad for
Hi,
recording.
I'm Nancy Drew. This is my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book title.
I'm not interested. Start this again. Jordan, why do you always tell me these things so late? Mm-hmm. Wow, it's a doorbell.
Hello? Hello? Open up, please.
No, thank you. We already have one.
What?
What?
This is Nancy Drew. Please let me in.
This is Lucas. Please let me out.
What?
What? That's what you sound like when you say that. What?
Can I talk to someone else about coming in?
No. But if you can find the match, maybe I'll let you in.
All right.
Wow, I did
I
it.
got it. Okay, I solved it.
Nice job. Now for part 2 of your test.
Lucas!
You passed. Good job. Gotta go.
Nancy, sorry about Lucas. I'll have a little talk with him later. Come meet me in my study on the second floor.
Study on the second floor. I was paying attention. Curiosity.
I want to check in with Carl first.
Okay, fine. Totally different experience with sound, eh? That's a secret passage. That's a secret passage if I ever saw one. Hey lady, I'm gonna resume talking to you now.
Frau, sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Sprechen Sie. Oh, do I speak German? No, sorry.
No. I am the one to apologize. Carl, the Bürgermeister, is supposed to tell me a little bit about each guest, like the language you speak and
I do
where
not know
you're
what
from.
Bürgermeister
This way I
means.
can have everything prepared for your stay. But again, he has not done this correctly. I'm Anya, the Castellan. I'm in charge of guest services. I'm here to help you with anything you need during your stay.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nancy Drew.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss Drew. You sure picked an interesting week to visit. You must have a strong heart.
What do you mean?
What, you don't know? Then it's nothing.
It must be something, or you wouldn't have said anything.
The castle's worked up in a panic right now, so I have to warn you that your visit here may not be the world-class experience we aim to provide. But I will do my best to make sure that your visit is a happy and safe time for you.
Is this part of the tourism experience?
Why is everyone a little spooked right now?
Oh, well, I suppose you'll find out about it anyway. I might as well be the one to fill you in. Mind you, don't get upset. Are you the easily frightened type?
Again, no, I'm not the easily frightened type. You should have seen my mystery-solving case in
No.
Japan.
Good. You'd tell me if you were.
Now that people know what I'm responding
There's
to.
nothing wrong with being scared.
I'm not. Promise.
Okay, good. But you do not need to worry about this, I see. How do you say this? There's a monster situation potentially taking shape.
A monster situation?
Well, that's the buzz around the castle. You need background. This castle, has a history. Legend around here says that a monster lives in these woods. Once in a great while, he returns, seeking a victim. People think that time is now.
Okay.
What makes everyone think the monster is coming here now?
As long as I've been here, people always pointed out signs of his return. Cows would go missing, flocks of sheep would disappear, claw marks would appear on the trees. Everyone would say, "Oh, the monster will be here soon!" But when he doesn't come, everyone calms down and forgets about the legend until strange things start happening again.
Are strange things happening now?
Yeah, but different this time.
How so?
How so?
The signs are the same, but everyone is reacting differently. It's spooky. I heard once that before a tsunami, all of the animals will run to a higher ground. They just know. That is what it is like this time. We all just know.
Okay. I have questions.
What can you tell me about the monster?
I don't know, Nancy. A lot of the older people here say they've seen it, but none of them will say what it looks like.
Why not?
Why not?
Not sure. Maybe they didn't see it. Maybe they did and they don't want to remember. But everyone will tell you about the strange things that have been going on.
Like what?
So-
Look, I could get into a lot of trouble for telling you things like this. Can you promise me that you won't tell anyone that I am telling you this stuff?
Yeah.
promise.
Sure. I'm
Okay.
also
For the last little while, there have been these weird howls from the woods. The sound, it's no animal I've ever heard of, and it is definitely not human. It sounds, I don't know, frustrated? At night, you can hear the thing. It's circling the castle, getting closer each time. It's terrible.
Okay. Yeah, cool. What? We're not gonna glean anything from that. I mean, we're not gonna think about that. We're not gonna look into that. We're not gonna parse anything you just said because I decided I don't want to. Also, this is absolutely how somebody would like further pitch the monster vibe to tourists, you know? Like, I would get in trouble for telling you this. But I'm gonna tell you, except for that's what they're supposed to do, that's what they're paid to do, because that gets more, I don't know, increases the tourism or gets them more sales from the tourists. That's how I would interpret that. But that, you know, that's just me. What's the
What's a
thing you said?
castellan?
I'm in charge of the overall guest experience here. Carl, who you may have met earlier, is the Burgermeister, sort of like the mayor. Or,
Okay.
I mean, that's what he would really be if he actually did any work. I'm sorry, that wasn't really appropriate. Long day.
Okay.
So, how did you get such a cool job?
I get asked that all the time. It's really fun here and pretty competitive. I got my job by working my way up and managing smaller households and attractions in the area. Then one day there was an opening. I turned in my resume and crossed my fingers.
Cool.
Do you believe there's a monster on his way here?
What do you want me to say, Nancy? I can't answer anything like that at work.
Sure.
Please, I won't tell anyone what you say.
For now.
I
And
do.
nobody is watching
It's
to
stupid, I know.
also get
But
that
there is
information.
something terrible out there. I can just feel it. We all can. It's taken everything I've got to stay here through this.
Sure. Yeah, there's definitely. I'm not live streaming this, so you can tell me all of the information that is maybe sensitive. Nobody else will know. Ever.
What do the people who live here think about the monster?
People have stopped talking about it. Those who
Oh.
can have skipped town. Those of us who really live here, let's just say you're not going to be finding many open doors on a night like tonight. People are scared.
Hmm.
This monster, does anyone know why it's supposed to be here?
Legend says he comes from the forest whenever the girl in the necklace walks the castle halls, and he will stop at nothing to steal her away into the woods.
Well, then
They
what
already
happens?
do that?
No one knows, but these girls, they are never seen again.
Who's getting
None of
his
them.
necklace then? Don't take the necklace. Don't wear it. Like gluing a target onto your back, apparently.
You've got some great stuff in here. Is any of it for sale?
Of course, this shop is very popular with tourists. Most everything is for sale. You'll find the prices listed.
Mm-hmm. I have a sneaking suspicion that the code that I previously looked at, the U is an E, but I'm not sure. I just can't think of any other, unless it's, no, because it can't be an S. Maybe a T? I don't know. There are not a lot of things that could be that early in a word, two of the same letter in a row. Anyway, I'm paying attention. What are you guys doing?
I'd like to buy
Ah, there
some
we go.
souvenirs, but I'm low on money. Any idea how I could make more?
People are always dropping coins around the castle. Oh, and Carl has been offering to pay for people's help on that silly game of his.
Game. Okay, thank
See
you.
you later.
Bye, Nancy.
Have a nice day. Hang on. I'm looking at this thing. Was that it? Oh. I see. Music sure got heckin' ominous. Anyway, we'll look more at that. That's an interesting angle to be provided with. Why would that be? Why would that be? That be? Anyway, I'm going upstairs now. Sir? Oh.
Nancy, it's Ned.
Hi, Ned.
Hey, Ned.
Sorry, the reception is a little bad here.
So when are you getting in? I've got the perfect romantic getaway plan for the two of us. Took a lot of work to put together, but it's gonna be worth it.
Well, there's been a hang-up. Sorry.
Of course there has. Does this mean I have to cancel our plans again?
Yes,
Man, you
but I
guys have some
promise
bad
I'll hurry home as
service.
soon as possible.
I've heard that one before.
I'm sorry I can't be more available, but I'm in the middle of something pretty important here.
So what? I'll just hang out at home being bored? Nancy Drew, International Sleuth, gets to go out adventuring, while Ned stays at home. Again.
I'm sorry you're not having a better time. If you're not having fun, then go out and have fun.
You know what? Forget that I even said anything.
This is weird.
I can see that I'm not that important to you. So forget it.
Fine.
Fine.
That was not great.
Why was that even a thing? Why are we fighting with Ned? We like Ned. What the heck? I'm lost. But this is to the surprise of nobody. Why did you change, music? A brief history of Castle Finster. Construction began on the castle in 1436, but it was Frere Amsel, the third owner, who was responsible for the castle's completion. He had purchased the incomplete property with the intent of making it into an ancestral seat that would be passed down through the family. No, yeah, I am known for my good sense of direction. Thank you. Sadly, of his 4 children, only his daughter, Elsie. Okay. Elsie, survived past childhood before suffering an early tragic death herself. Was she, by any chance, wearing a necklace? Or something? At the hour of her death, the hands of her beloved cuckoo clock mysteriously stopped. Devastated by her loss, the Baron became a recluse in his own castle from that moment on. Upon his death years later, the castle was sold to another lord and has changed hands a few times since, but continues as a privately owned residence and entirely self-sustaining community today. The clock, which became a special symbol for the castle, remained on display until 1894, when it was damaged beyond repair. Interesting. Though her time in the castle was brief, Elsie left behind a lasting legacy. It was her feminine touch that transformed the cold stone interior into something grander. Proud of her region's heritage and traditions, she wished to showcase the talents of local craftsmen and artisans by furnishing the castle with their work. Many of the original pieces purchased by Elsie are still on display along with more recent acquisitions, such as an intricate glockenspiel. That wouldn't fit. Decadent velveteen hangings and stained glass windows, the largest nearly 20 feet tall. Even today, Castle Finster continues the tradition of supporting and displaying local crafts. After the original glass-blowing facility and its subpar safety measures accidentally burned down in 1923, a new, updated glass hot shop was built to maintain the tradition. The new studio even allows residents and visitors to watch as glass artisans work on commissioned pieces. From Elsie to present day, the castle community remains proud of their unique heritage and culture and gladly put it on display for all the world to enjoy. Okay. What's the, okay. There's like a shape here next to the book. I'll make a note of that. I'm gonna copy the B. I'm not sure if it is supposed to be a B. It's exactly what it looks like, but I am just gonna draw it as close to what it looks like as possible. Sorry about how my voice sounds right now. I do have a cough drop in my mouth. Hey, this must be his office. Sup, you're playing with the Transformer.
You must be Nancy, yes?
That's right. I'm here to help you take care of the monster sightings.
Shh, shh. There is certainly no monster, Fraulein, and there have been no monster sightings. Everything is fine. There is no need for alarm. We have a huge monster problem here, literally and also figuratively.
Okay.
The monster is huge, and it is also huge problem. I need your help.
Why are
Sure
you
thing.
doing that?
Doing what?
Talking so loudly. Who is listening in?
I am the Burgermeister, Nancy. If I appear to be scared, how will everyone feel? The last thing I need is the castle newspaper picking up on how bad things are.
You have a
The
newspaper?
castle has its own newspaper?
Of
I
course.
didn't realize she was
yours?
gonna ask that.
I don't really live in a castle.
How do you protect yourself from peasant uprisings?
You're hilarious.
It's never really been an issue. Can you tell me a little bit about this monster?
What? You want details? It's a monster. It is monstrous. Get rid of it, please. And thank you.
I don't know if it's right to ask to comment on a guy's lederhosen.
Earlier, you hid some things when I came in. Were they dolls?
Fräulein, these are not dolls.
Okay, what are those
Action figures.
items?
These are injection molded, professionally crafted, physical, tactical, multi-directional place-holding avatars.
They're dolls. Okay.
Oh, right.
Therefore, a fully immersive, strategic, map-inclusive campaign tabletop set I've built.
Okay, I know those words, but that is the extent of what I took away from that sentence.
You
I know
Americans
those
would
words
call it
and what
a
it means.
game.
Oh, yes, we would call it that.
But that is because in the rest of the world, games are not taken seriously. Here, we take games very seriously.
I don't think that's
seriously.
true.
That is why German board games are the best in the world.
So that is a German response. Okay.
They are?
Yes, they are. Just so you know, many of the most popular games throughout the world actually were created in Germany. And now I'm working on creating a new game. When it is done, it's going to turn the strategy world on its ear, which, now that I think about it, as an expression, does not make a great deal of sense.
Why's that?
Because why would it be on its ear? This is preposterous.
Well,
No,
I mean,
the other
actually-
thing, why is this game so important?
You'll have to see. Tell me you'll play. It's not perfect yet, but it's pretty great so far. At least that is what I think. But you should be sure to tell me what you think. Don't be shy. I can always use constructive criticism.
Sure.
I'd love to.
Great! It's called Raid. The game is very simple. It's just about using the best strategy and, of course, finding the coolest looking character. Ready?
I'll play blue if you play the other two colors.
Oh, excellent.
Okay. I guess I'll start on easy. Goodness. Well, I can't read these. In top hat and button vest, this diminutive man stares at all with large, toothy grin. Peddling treasures and temptatious trades. Bargaining with the little wandering man is a deadly affair. Want to make a deal? This way, my friends. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Tell me the rules. There we go. For 3 players, ages 10 and up. Object: be the first player to enter the castle's contents. 1 game board. Okay, set up gameplay. There we go. Player spins the spinner and moves their pawn forward the number shown. The color of the square the player lands on determines the next action. Red, challenge using strength. Blue, challenge using magic. Green, challenge using health. Orange, challenge using wisdom. Purple, steal a card from any other player who has 2 or more cards. If no other player has 2 or more cards, no steal will occur. White, move forward to the next white square. Okay. If player landed on a white square closest to the castle, player remains on that square. Black, move back to the previous black square. If player landed on the black square closest to start, player moves back to start. Ooh, squares with a heart. Player gains a card from the deck, then follow action of the color of the square. Squares with a flower. Player picks a card from their hand to return to the deck, then follow action of the color of the square. Okay. Alright. I think I get it. So you just have to have the higher number. Got it. What am I on? Yellow? I'm gonna guess this is the best one. Oh! Oh, I didn't get to read. Oh, no. Okay. Guess I'm doing yellow again. I will pick this again. I don't know what else to do. Nice. Ah, I didn't get my guy back. Oh. Hang on, what are we on? Black? Wait, I don't understand. Hang on. This is bad for me, I think. Why black? What black do? So white? We're saying it's white? How's white work? No, that doesn't make any sense. I don't understand what this situation is, so I guess I'm going to just sadly guess and probably fail. What were we competing? Oh, frick. I didn't have the right... I wasn't looking at the right piece. That's my fault. Okay. Okay. I didn't understand any of this at all. I'm sorry. Red. Okay, and the flower thing means something. Oh, I have to return a card to the deck. Right. Let us return... We can return this guy. I've already got one of them. And then... we're gonna go for... red. I can only do this. Dang it!
You're very good at this.
Now I get a good red one. Why are there 3 players? Who's the 3rd player? Okay. Green. Let's go with this one. Hope for the best. Good.
All right,
We're
I
okay.
win.
Yeah, except you didn't really win, you just won that. I don't really understand the numbers. Oh, is that... You win by... You go forward, however many is the number you won with? No, that doesn't seem right. Why do I have 2 of those guys? Guess I'm gonna use one of those guys! Sweet. I don't like that I keep drawing those guys. What is purple again? Steal a card from any other player who has 2 or more cards. Gotcha. Alright. I'll, wait. I want this one. It looked like it might have been pretty decent. What? Never mind, I guess I don't get to have that anymore. Weird. Also, I hate the art on that. I don't know what it is, just makes me uncomfortable. Ah, this is gonna take forever, isn't it? Blue. Challenge using magic hearts. Gain a card. Nice. Okay. Nice. Probably gonna have to start stealing from that guy on the right who is not. I don't know who the guy on the right is or who the guy on the left is. Oh no. Ah!
Nice job.
I'm blue. Well, I'm in trouble. Here, take this, I guess. Darn it. Okay. I'm in trouble. I didn't know this was gonna be a whole thing. Glad I picked easy. Sucker, I've got this, I think. Ooh. By less than I thought, honestly. Purple was steal card from any other player. Okay. Steal this card. It's a good card. It's less good than I had thought. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, I have to discard card. So I guess I'll discard this one. And then I'll challenge this guy with this guy. Yes. This is gonna take forever! This is just a mini game. What are we doing? You green, okay, you're on green. Well, they're all the same, so yay! Not doing so hot. Nice. Black is really struggling. Ooh, I lucked out there. Assuming, of course, I don't also land on black. Okay. Art, I gain a card from the deck. Okay, yeah, just making sure. Ooh, a tie. Sure, I have a lot of that one dude. That's probably bad. Oh, sure, yeah. One of those three of that guy. Nice. Finally, but I got another of that dude. Green, I don't like this situation that I'm in. But I succeeded anyway. We're fine. Didn't I have a shark up on my camera before? Here we go. Here we go. So freaking close. That guy's unfortunate. Do I have to do red? Well, I only have one option. Yay! I think I won.
Nice round. What did you think?
That was great.
I loved it.
But it's not a great
I knew it. I said to myself,
interruption.
This is the one. This is a game that's going to put you on the map. Here, take this for your trouble.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for the bribe. I will ask about I will
I
comment
like
on
your
later.
lederhosen.
Yes, get it out of your system now, Fräulein.
What do you mean?
No one likes lederhosen. Look at these. All of these straps and hooks and what have you. It's like I can't be trusted to keep my shirt on. Do you know how long it takes me to put these on in the morning? 9 minutes. And it's not like they look good. I look like a sad old Pinocchio.
Then why do you wear them?
It's part of Marcus's Bavarianization of the castle. He wants to give tourists a more authentic experience when they come here.
It sounds like you're not a fan of that idea.
I grew up here. I know authentic. If he wanted authentic, he should have come to me instead of stuffing the castle full of idiotic tourists. No offense to you and your fanny pack wearing, loud talking country people.
It sounds like you don't like tourists.
We have no business having tourists here. It isn't right.
Okay. Noted. That's the motive.
Who's Lucas?
Lucas is the castle's other monster.
What do you
He's
mean?
funny.
He's the head of security's son, so he's always wandering around, meddling, talking, endlessly talking, chattering away about some inane thing. It never ends with that one. How
Okay.
could someone who knows so little talk so much? The talking is more annoying than all of the pranks.
Okay.
Can you catch me up on what's been happening with these monster sightings?
The castle is emptying out. I've never seen people be this nervous.
Did I really only
You've
get
got
like
to get to
10
the bottom
euro
of this
from that?
quickly.
Okay.
What has happened with the monsters so far?
I don't know. I've heard all sorts of things. Magda saw him out in the woods last week. She was out gathering herbs. After a rainstorm, she drops her basket, and when she looked back up, she saw him standing there. She was sure she was going to get it, but the monster just walked away.
Where is Magda? Can I talk to her?
You can try, but good luck with that. She's bolted her door, and she hasn't come out since that night. Come
I'm
to think
kind of
it,
fair.
you should leave her alone.
Okay.
I just want to ask her a few questions.
I know exactly what you want to do, and I'm telling you that you need to leave her alone.
See you
Okay.
later.
See you later, Nancy.
All right then. That's a thing. I guess. It's here. Interesting.
What an interesting painting.
That is from your game. No, no, thank you. No, no, I'm good actually. I think you'll find I'm good. Don't need to spend the entire stream playing that game. A game within a game. I mean, I probably need more euros, but I haven't determined yet if that's true. What do I need the euros for? I don't freaking know. Use all the
Oh,
cards.
that's bad.
Look at that mess. I want you to put everything exactly the way it was.
Sorry, I will. It looks like
But
I'll need
how?
to get the trays to their original levels.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Interesting. This is weird. Why are the hero magic monster things different colors? So close. Okay, what if I switch that guy with that guy, and then that's even close. It's so freaking close. Okay, let me think about this. Three. So if I switch this guy with a 4, there is no. Oh, actually, this is the monster one. So and this is blue. If I talk about it in colors, it's gonna be easier to process because these mean nothing. but that's not giving me anything. How can I make these just a little bit heavier then instead? Or lighter, I should say. Hmm. Mm-mm. Put you back. I feel like the proportions of how much they're changing is not really consistent with what I'm actually doing. But maybe it is. I don't know. Okay. I'm going about this wrong. All wrong. All wrong. All wrong. Okay, let's use a little bit of math. Okay. I'm getting bogged down by the all of the different numbers on each of these. So instead, let us find out what each of these are. So if we need a blue, red, and yellow, we need blue, red, and yellow to equal blue, green, green. Plus yellow. Blue plus green plus green. Yellow plus green plus red. Okay. So let's say we aim for them, probably making them all 10 is unrealistic. 20 probably is not going to work either, but I'm going to give it a shot. So that's 15. Already we're off to a bad start. Here we go. Also this is too heavy, but that's okay. Right, that's 20. Okay, so we got 8. Need 2 green. So what we need is for the green ones to equal 12. Right? Nice. I noticed they are not equal though. Doesn't make sense. Why don't they? Why don't they? Gosh dang it! Hey, this makes no sense at all. Oh no! Why does it make no sense? Why is switching it with a... Is it the overall weight? I don't think that's the case. Why is this? Do you see that? When I swap them out, they don't... What? Okay, there's no math that I can use here. I just have to keep doing my best. Okay. I know how to do this. I'm overthinking this. I can find out how much each of them weigh by doing this, right? So those are not quite equal. Those are not equal. Okay. So this one is not equal to any of these other ones. Maybe I should put them in weight order. I don't know. Also, if I realize all of a sudden that I'm doing it wrong. You may notice there are lines on the back of the board. They're supposed to line up with those, not with all this other nonsense. There. That's almost what it's supposed to be. Okay. I see it now. It's close. Why is that one heavier? That's what I need to know. Why is it heavier? I don't understand. Need an explanation. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay. Why though? Why? There is a lot of card game in this. And that's funny, I had seen that there was a weird subplot, by the way, this is not related to the card game, weird subplot about, Nancy and Ned fighting for a different one of the Nancy Drew games, and that was weird to people, and they didn't like that one. But this one also has that, apparently, and they're okay with that. I want to find out which of these is heaviest, or if that is indeed even a factor. So this one's heavier than this one. Whoa, Shayul. This one's lighter than this one. This one's heavier, so I'll move this over. Heavier, so I move this over. This one's slightly heavier. That one's lighter. Yeah. That one's a lot heavier, actually. Okay. That one's heavier. That one's heavier. I think it's like this. Just to be on the safe side. Why am I doing this? I feel like it'll help. Will it actually? Don't know. Okay. So this is the weight order that we have. Alright? So, with that in mind, let's put the heaviest guy on this one, because that line needs to be the lowest. Followed by this one, and then this one, right? And this one, and then this one. I might be wrong. Okay. What? What am I doing? Posture check, stretch. Thank you. No, hydrate for good measure. Okay. So I think actually this one needs to go here. And then like so. Then like so. Wrong. Okay. So the new theory is that all of the heaviest ones need to go on that one. No? I was so close on that one.
It must be the wrong
There we
character
go.
type.
What? Ah, frick. Forgot about that. Yes, you are correct. I know these things. Hero.
It must be the wrong character type. It must be the wrong character type.
Why is it green though?
It must be the wrong character type.
Does the color of these have anything to do with anything? I'm thinking now it might not.
It must be the wrong character type. It must be the wrong character
Oh,
type.
shut up.
It must be the wrong character type. It must be the wrong character
No,
type.
it's not.
It must be the wrong character type. It must be the wrong character type.
So, come on, man. Look. I'm doing my best. What does this one even say?
It must be the wrong character.
What? I don't. This is nothing. I can't do anything about this. Doesn't help. Go away, Malwarebytes.
Type.
What do you mean? Explain! This is the only way I've gotten it to actually line up like so.
It must be the wrong character type. It must be the wrong character type. It must be the wrong character type. It must be the wrong character type.
do you mean? What do you mean? Do I have to... Let me save this. No. Why, though?
It must be the wrong character type. It must be the wrong character type. It must
Still
be the
makes
wrong
no
character
sense, because
type.
there's clearly...
It must be
This is the
wrong
only way to get
character
this
type.
balance. This. Distance, forward, backward. Oh, I see. Strength, magic, health, wisdom. Strength. Okay, well that doesn't tell me crap. Do you have a clue for me, sir? I need to screenshot this. This one. You. Screenshot. Good. I have to do this all over again. I don't really understand which of these is magics. Okay. You seem to be, This is clearly a monster. Huh. This is clearly magic. Right? Is that right? No, blue is the magic. So... The numbers mean nothing! The numbers don't mean anything! What? They don't relate to this at all. I'm angry. Okay, they don't do math, and they don't do magic. So what do they do? You a monster? Are you a hero? Are you a magic? Are you a magic? I'm perplexed. I'm utterly bewildered. Why though? What's the trick? Fascinating how that did nothing. Okay. Okay. This can't be a hero, surely. Then I'm back here. once again, this is the only way to do this. They only will balance with a certain configuration, so what's wrong with them? What's the problem? Why do you hate me? Oh. But why, though?
It must be the wrong character type.
But how? What do you mean? How is this not a monster? How is this not a monster? How is this not a monster? Is this supposed to be... Is this a monster?
It must be the wrong character type.
Is this a magic?
It must be the wrong character type.
Is this a monster?
It must be the wrong character type. It must be the wrong character
I'm
type.
gonna kill this guy.
It must be the wrong character type. It must be the wrong character type.
What do you mean?
Got it.
The rabbit is a hero? What does that mean? Why? Carl, nein, du hast kein ander Wahl. Du musst den Answingen listen. I can't read it.
Translate that.
Yeah, man. Please explain to me how I would have known that the rabbit is a hero.
Nancy,
Please tell
glad
me.
to hear. Big news! The International Board Card and Dice Commission has announced that they will be accepting new games for review.
That's awesome,
that
man.
means I can send Raid in.
That's great news.
Only
Don't tell me to
What?
play the game.
I have very bad luck. Is a simple way of explaining it. Always have.
But this doesn't seem bad.
Not yet, but you'll see. Nothing good ever just happens. Not in my life, at least. I'm
Oh
sorry, you
no,
don't want
he's
to
an
hear any more
emo.
of my old man problems. I actually need your help.
With what?
Since you're the best raid player I've met, will you help me create a new character? I know this probably won't work out, but I want it to be perfect.
Sure.
Sure, man.
Oh, excellent. Yes, I just knew you'd help. Maybe with your help, this wouldn't be such a disaster. I'd like you to help me come up with a new character. It is going to be based on the bear-skinned creature from the old tales. Should it be male or female?
Female.
Female's the first
Thanks.
option. Was that it? Glad I could help. Okay, man.
See you later, Nancy.
Please tell me, explain to me the ways of the world and how this game. Why is the rabbit a hero? Which fairy tale is this? Why is the rabbit not a magic or a monster? I mean, I guess it's neither of those things, then the only option is a hero. But still, what the frick? Oh, But there was a hunter and a rabbit and also something I couldn't really identify. So sure. Maybe the guy was like a pelt seller or like a poacher. So that makes sense, I guess, for the story. If you consider that the characters on the pedestals function together, then maybe I guess that makes sense.
What did you do to Ned?
Hi, Frank.
I'm serious. You better hope his brain is under warranty because you have broken it.
Oh no.
Why is the
he
audio
really
quality so
upset?
bad for
I've
the
never
calls
seen
in this
him
game?
upset before. Joe's working overtime to cheer him up. I don't know exactly what's going on, but you might
Oh,
want
it's
to give him
because
a
we're
call. Ugh, this connection is awful. Give
Yeah,
me a
it's 'cause
call
we're
when
in
you've got a
Germany.
better line. Let me know what you're up to. Joe and
I'll
I
call
will
you on a
keep an eye
landline.
Ned.
I'll let you go. Bye.
See ya.
Oh my gosh.
Nancy, it's Marcus. Cell phone reception is notorious up there. Give me a call back on the landline in your room.
Yes, sir. I don't know where that is, to be perfectly honest. Music just got heckin' ominous. Oh, no, no, thank you. Das Verstockter. Portrait word. Why is it now in German? Wait a second, she's got the thing. This is hilarious photo editing, by the way.
I have to translate that.
Cool. I'll get a translator app on my phone, and we'll never talk about this again.
This must be the room that Carl set up for me.
Really? What gave you that impression? Well, that's also not the word that I'm looking for the thingy. Polka prowess. What? Isn't that Polish? What are they doing there? I'm not in Night Festival. I'm not good with German. Cow Release Parade, Monster Masks, Wonder Kids, Open Dining, Legendary Creatures, Cow Wrangling, Sheep Herding, Forest Tracking. There's a lot of stuff going on here, my dudes. Gift shop purchases will be delivered here. Okay, noted. Here. Okay.
This might come in handy.
Yes. Thank you. I did not even identify that. I didn't register that as a phone in my brain. Why is it so pixelated? Why is this the most pixelated of... It feels like one of the most pixelated of these games I've played. They're usually a little clearer to read. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, I see what the problem was now. It's gonna cost this place
Hello,
so much.
You called Ned's telephone. Please leave a telephone message.
Ash, what the heck? Can't leave a message, apparently. Who put this sticky note here, do you think? Was it me? I don't think I was here.
You get in touch with Ned yet?
I've tried, but I can't get past his voicemail.
Well, Joe's been keeping him company.
That's good. Ugh, relationships.
Tell me about it.
It's funny that I'm more comfortable tracking down some dangerous saboteur than I am having one of those relationship talks.
Same here. Occupational hazard, I guess. So, what's going on in Germany?
I'm in a pretty spooky old castle, and the people here are being terrorized by a monster.
What's your take on the situation?
I'm not so sure. I've got a really strange feeling about this place.
Well, if you need anything, give me a call.
Will do.
I'm calling you currently.
This has not been one of my better days.
What's going on?
Well, Ned and I aren't getting
already know
along,
this.
and I'm in a damp castle that has monster problems, and the airline lost my luggage.
Oh, that's
Oh.
awful. That officially qualifies as a terrible day. Anything I can say to cheer you up?
I don't know. Maybe. Give it a shot.
I'm sure you'll solve the case.
That helps, I guess.
Your luggage is probably somewhere great, like Tahiti, enjoying a nice
Frank.
tropical vacation. With all the traveling you do, it deserves a break.
True. Thanks for the
Gosh
effort.
dang it.
No problem.
Frank is great. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Frank and Joe of, Frank and Joe Hardy, they're the Hardy Boys. They frequently are characters you can call in the Nancy Drew games. As is Ned, who is Nancy Drew's boyfriend, and Bess and George, who are her cousin and their friend. Cousin and both cousin and Nancy's friend. I think that's how it was. Or was it the friend and friend cousin / friend? I don't remember what is the order of that, but there we go. My shark fell off again. How is that true? How is that the case? Stay. Should probably finish this guy at some point. He's needle felted, but oh, sorry, he's like this. That was weird. Needle felted, but I didn't felt any color on. You know what? He's too round. That's the problem. Too round. Okay, I guess I'm gonna say something about money.
I could really use some money.
Try seeing if there is anything you can do for the people around the castle.
I already knew this.
Thanks. See
I
you
don't know
later.
why I could
See ya.
use some money though. What do I need money for?
Nancy, it's Marcus. Call me back on the landline.
I forgot. I'm sorry. Gosh, I hate entering numbers.
Marcus here.
Hi, it's Nancy.
I've always been bad at
What's
it.
everything look like at the castle? Have you got everything under control?
So far.
Great. I'm on the way
Like
down.
what?
I'm about 4 hours away, but I'll try to be here if you need me. Thanks again for helping me out. It'd be great to have the whole thing tied up by the time I get in.
I'll do my
Oh.
best.
That's what I'm expecting. I'm bringing some foreign investors to the castle tomorrow. Big money, big time investors. I mean like stupid rich. Like, happy birthday, I got that town in France you wanted rich. I want everything tied up with a
Oh.
neat bow. Signed, sealed, delivered, stamps, the whole 100 yards. You're like my personal stylist here. You gotta make me look good.
Stylist? I'm here to get rid of the monster, right?
Nancy,
Yeah, you gotta make
business
him
is
look good.
built on metaphors, fast talking itself, aggrandizing anecdotes. Like the time the Prime Minister told me that my yacht was fantastic.
Right.
I knew you'd be a fast learner. That's my favorite type of learner. Favorite type of car, too. You prove yourself to me in this case. I see big things in your future. Look at me. I started out small like you. Now I've got 4 houses. 3 in Berlin and 1 somewhere. Told my realtor to surprise me. Really should track it down someday. Also, I own a castle, but you know that.
The castle is pretty cool. Who is Anja?
What can you
Is that
tell me about Anya?
Anya's Anya.
Anya,
Always
sorry.
has been. I was surprised to find out she was working at the castle, but that's synchronicity for you.
Why were you surprised she was working here?
We used to date.
You and Anya? Really?
Yeah, it was years ago.
She didn't mention that.
Well, I'm not surprised. The breakup didn't exactly go well. Well, no breakup goes well, right? That'd be weird. Anya was pretty upset and she ended up acting a little strange.
Strange how?
It's not really... It wouldn't be very gentlemanlike to get into what went on. Let's just say she is the reason that I make sure my shoes are tied before I break up.
Wait, what happened?
Oh,
Did you smash her over the head?
just being dramatic. It was rough. We got through it. When I find out she was working at the castle, it was weird at first, but stranger things have happened. Look, Anya and I have had our problems. But in business, skill comes first. She's very good at her job, and customers love her. That's good enough for me.
What's the name of the chick who works in the gift shop? I mean, is in charge of everything.
You're the one who broke up with Anya?
Yes, I'd rather not get into the specifics, but I did end the relationship.
Okay.
What do you think of Carl?
He's not my ideal manager, but he does an adequate job when he's not working on that game of his, that is.
Have you
Tried it?
tried Carl's game?
No. I do not play games, but if I did, I would not play them with Carl.
Okay.
Can you tell me a little bit about this monster?
No, other than that it was a terrible timing, which is rude, by the way. I don't deal with these sort of things. I hire people to do it for me. I'm big picture, Nancy, like a dinosaur's yearbook. I don't do small print.
All right.
Why do you insist that everyone dress up?
The castle isn't a hotel, Nancy. I'm not renting out a room. I'm providing an experience. I want our guests to create memories that they'll never forget during their visit here.
Like seeing a monster?
Are you implying that I'm behind the monster sightings?
Well, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
It is so far out of the realm of possibility that it has crossed the sea of you are wrong and landed in the realm of ludicrous accusations. But I do admire your thoroughness. Good hustle.
You know what? I do love the dialogue. I love the dialogue in these games.
I'll let you go. Bye.
Get it done.
They're witty. Also, why would you have a clock that makes extra noise? Hello?
It's the monster! He struck again! Quickly! Follow me to the courtyard!
Are you joking me right now?
What happened here?
It has gotten past the gates! This has never happened before! Nancy, this is different now. You better leave.
No, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
That is not a smart move. I'm going to tell Marcus that whatever happens to you is no longer my responsibility.
Fair enough.
I'd better find a way to put out that fire, and fast.
Why is nobody else trying to put out the fire? Well! You think the well is a real well? It'd be kind of awkward if it wasn't. It seems to be a real well. Wonder if there's any way for this fire to kill me like there is in most of the Nancy Drew games.
The monster
By
did
which I
some
mean-
major damage out here. There's something strange stuck in that door.
For those of you unfamiliar with Nancy Drew, those of you unfamiliar or familiar with Nancy Drew, you might assume that there's no way to die in a Nancy Drew game. Alright? Those of you unfamiliar with the games would not know that there are many ways for you to die in Nancy Drew games. Many creative ways to die in these games. I've been eaten by a carnivorous plant before.
What a peculiar
that was
looking
fun.
burr. If I can find out where it's from, that could help me track the monster.
Weird that it stuck to this door. Where was the door wandering around in the woods? Why am I knocking?
Why are you bothering us? Why are you bothering us?
It's very strange.
I'll go away now.
Why are you guys all hiding in here? Hello? What was that? What was that? What was that? What was shining just now? Gosh dang it. Ah, come on, I get it. Alright, I'll take my meds. At 10. After I've eaten something. What am I doing? I was looking for a sparkly. There was something over here. What the frick? Where's the sparkly thing? Well, that's ominous. Okay. I'm pretty sure they just said go away in German. What was sparkling? What'd I miss? I missed something. I'm going out.
Don't want to leave yet.
I thought I was gonna go after the monster, but okay. I guess if you're gonna be a wimp about it. Oh? ESL musical notes quiz. I know what these are. Riddle. Why is this a thing? I don't know, but I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. Perfect.
These are pretty dull, but they might come in handy.
I know not what for. What am I doing again? It didn't tell me what just happened. What was I supposed to do? Hello, wait, hang on. There was a door there. Okay, apparently the door is just decorative. Can't interact with it, it's not really there. Pretend it didn't exist.
I wonder what's down there. Hello?
Not even an echo, that's weird. Cannot... See, there's something there! Oh, it was a money. That's weird. What is this, a Layton game? Very peculiar. Apparently you can make money by clicking randomly on places. Again, like a Layton game.
Hello.
Hi, so are you the one who tried to keep me out of the castle?
Probably. I've been known to do things like that. I'm Lucas.
I'm Nancy Drew.
Hello, Nancy Drew. Do you want to play Monster?
What is that?
Okay, what's that?
The best game ever. I just got it. It's really pretty awesome.
Why does
Let's
everybody
play
have
a round.
games?
We'll play 2 rounds, and the ring
Oh.
goes to the farmer with the most live cows remaining at the end. This time, I'll be the farmer, and you will be the monster. As a farmer, I'll place all of my cows on the board. Then you get to choose 3 cows to become secret monsters. When you're ready, start the round.
Are you telling me this is Werewolf? But on a board?
Choose a cow to kill in any pasture connected to one of your monsters. Once a cow is dead, you'll need to move any scared cows or monsters in adjoining pastures to a new location.
Okay. Did I not do that? Oh, right.
Then I'll guess which
They're
of my cows
cows.
is your hidden monster. Once I'm done, it's back to you to make another kill. Be careful, because if no live cows are connected to a live monster, you'll have to skip your turn, and I'll get to guess again.
This is a werewolf. Um.
When
Oh,
I
you
guessed
got me.
correctly, one of your monsters will be killed, and I can either choose to guess again or pass. We'll continue taking turns until either all 3 monsters or all the cows are dead.
Okay. Um. Mm. Can't escape. Which I knew going into this. But I thought that would make this cow suspicious and get that cow killed. But it didn't. So.
What's up?
What do you know about the monster that's been terrorizing the castle?
I heard that it's a forest yeti.
What's that?
It's the saddest and most terrible of the monsters. It lives alone in a big cave usually, and it gets so hungry that he thinks he's going to die. But he doesn't want to eat because he has to eat people, and he doesn't like to kill people. So he tries to eat vegetables, but they make him sick. But one day, he can't wait anymore, and he runs into the town, and he grabs up a whole bunch of people and eats them all, and he goes back to his cave. And he's so sad about all of the people he's killed that you can hear him crying and howling for miles.
Lucas!
Sounds kinda like that.
What can you tell me about Anya?
She's the best. She's the most fun person in this castle by a mile.
Why is that?
She's taught me where all the fun places are in the castle. And she knows a lot of games, and she's good to talk to if you have a problem. I wish she wasn't always so busy.
What's she busy doing?
I don't know. Probably something with Carl.
Why do you say that?
They're always fighting.
Do you visit Anya in the shop much?
Oh yeah. Want to hear a secret? If you give Renata food, she falls asleep in like a second. It's really weird.
What do you think of Marcus?
Who?
He's the man who owns the castle.
Oh, okay. I don't know him. I think I heard my dad talk about him a few times. I don't think he likes him all that much.
What do you think of all the tourists who come here?
They're so boring. Every group says the same thing, no matter when they come. They all make the same stupid jokes, and I always have to pretend to be amused.
Okay, fair
Why
enough.
are you always pranking Carl?
I tried with everyone else, but they're not good at noticing. Carl is, though. He notices everything and gets all crazy and red when you mess with him. Have you seen all of the cool stuff he has in his office? When I get to use it, I'm going to build a small version of the castle with all the secret passages.
Secret passages?
I don't know what
Hilarious.
you're talking about.
Where are the secret passages? Where do they go?
I can't tell you. They're secrets. Plus, there are a few places here that I'm the only one who knows where they go.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the monster?
I don't know.
How can you not know?
I saw something. I don't know what it was.
Where?
Down in the passageways. It was awful.
What'd
What
you
did
see?
you see?
Probably a monster.
Okay.
Have you always lived here?
Yep, the whole time. My dad's the head of security here, so I know pretty much everything there is to know about everyone here. Most of it's boring, but not all of it.
What do you mean?
I can't tell you, I'd get in trouble. But it's My dad says all castles have bloody histories because they're built by greedy men. He says there's a lot.
What does he,
What does
say
he
about the
say
history
about
of
the
this
history
castle?
of this castle?
I can't tell you. Also, I don't really know.
Ah, that's why you can't tell me.
Aren't you worried about getting in trouble with Carl?
Oh, Carl can't catch me. That's just how it is. Carl couldn't catch a cold that was looking for him. He couldn't catch a ball if you glued it to his hand. He
Ow.
couldn't catch an acorn if he was the ground. I can continue if you'd like.
I think I got
get the
it.
picture.
Yeah. It's like he's not even trying these days.
Okay.
I think you're the
What
one
if I say
behind the
that?
monster sightings.
My lawyer has advised me not to answer that question.
This kid's hilarious. I love it.
You're what?
Isn't that what everyone says on all of those TV shows? My lawyer. I need a lawyer. I ain't talking without my lawyer.
That's TV, not real life. You're
Yes.
not answering my question.
And I ain't gonna do it, see? Not till you get me a real Class A briefcase jockey. That sounded good, right?
Okay.
I'd
I'ma
like
try
to play
this
a
game
round of
again.
Monster.
I don't know why.
Good.
I feel like it's important. Oh.
What's up?
I'd like to play a round of Monster.
Can I
Good.
restart? Oh, you can just move them anywhere. That's my bad. I didn't realize. Okay, well, this is immediate loss for me. I can see that.
Then the
Yeah.
round is over, and we switch roles. You'll be the farmer, and I'll be the monster. The second round
Okay.
is over when either all three monsters or all the cows are dead, making the farmer with the most survivors the winner. Let's play.
Fascinating. Done. I'm gonna choose. Nice. Okay. Um. Okay. Wouldn't be the wisest for me to do that. Nice. I'm doing pretty well this time. I'm framing the heck out of that cow. Yes! Excellent. Okay. Pretty good chance of winning here. Okay. Excellent. Oh, he got me. That's okay though. Because that's actually bad for me. I can only kill this one. Put myself in a bad position. Yeah. Nice. Wait, did he win? Darn it. Oh wait, yeah, that's the stuff. Okay, so it could only have been one of those two. Got him. Choose another cow. Wait, hang on. Yes. What happened? Who died? There's no kills available, which means it has to be one of these two, right? Darn it. Got it.
Nice game. Here you go.
Should I pick a set?
Yes?
Oh. Oh. I want this one.
It's a card for that game that Carl is always playing. They're pretty cool, actually. I have a bunch. I'll give you some if you can beat me at Monster.
Cool.
I'll let you go. Bye.
Bye, Nancy.
I don't know what is helpful about having this. What does this do for me? Uh-huh.
I have to translate that.
Yes, I know how to translate that. I have a thingy. Oh, that's cute. Fake door? Can't door? Can't door. That's okay. Where am I? Huh? How did what? What? Okay.
Nancy, what happened? You look very sad.
Sure.
It's my boyfriend.
Well, you can always talk to me about it. Us girls have to stick together.
Thanks.
Why do I feel like...
Can you tell me a little about Lucas?
Has he been bothering you? Be honest now.
No, he's fine.
No, I'm just
He's hilarious.
He's my nephew. His father's the head of security here, so Lucas has pretty much got the run of the place. Although,
Is that how you
that
got the
goes
job?
to his head now and again. Don't let him pester you too much now, and let me know if he's bothering you.
Will do.
He's got too much energy for sure, and he's a little too smart for his own good, but a good kid still.
I guess
I
I'm
need
gonna ask
some
for boyfriend advice.
You came to the right place.
I think I need to apologize, but at the same time, he needs to let me live my life. Of course, I want him to be a big part of it, but I don't know how to explain that.
You could use
Well,
words.
luckily, this one's easy. For me, at least, as the advice giver, tell him exactly what you just told me.
Amazing!
That's it. Talk it through. Relationships are like plants. They grow stronger if you talk to them. That one works better in German, I think.
I mean, it's
Thanks. I'll give it
not
a shot.
inaccurate.
I know it will work. Oh, when I was your age, I had the most wonderful boyfriend. The whole world was always just so perfect when we were together.
This is what I was thinking was going to come
Nothing
up.
like love to bring order to a scattered world.
How old are you?
Did you and Marcus date?
Yes, but that was a long time ago.
Were you two serious?
We were. Or at least we thought we were. You know how it is. But that's all in the past now. We chat every now and again for work, but that's about it.
So Marcus is okay with you working here?
He wasn't at first, but he asked around and found out I do a good job. We both decided to be mature about it.
Cool.
What do you think of Carl?
Told me
I think
absolutely
that
nothing.
Carl has been placed on this planet to test my patience.
So you two don't get along, I take it.
The fact that that man got elected makes me wish we were back in the days when you had to pull a sword out of a stone or a lake or something to assume power. He'd never be able to figure it out. Too many steps. What with the pulling and then the not dropping it and then the remembering to tell people about what happened.
Oh, okay. So this is a sore subject then, is what you're saying.
Do people around here trust Carl?
Apparently enough do. He's still got the job.
Has Lucas always been such a prankster?
Ugh, unfortunately, yes. I swear he was trying to trick us before he said his first word. Even as a baby, he had this glint in his eye like he was up to something. It was less cute than you'd imagine, actually.
Why does he seem to target Carl?
I know. You are thinking I condone it. I don't. Lucas's father is always so busy running security. Honestly, I think that Lucas is a little lonely these days. He doesn't have a lot of friends at school from what I can tell. He must like the attention. That being said, I think most of these so-called pranks are Carl's doing.
What do you mean?
The way he blunders through life. It's not surprising that he always thinks he's the victim of some practical joke. He's the victim of a joke, all right, but it's more cosmic than practical.
Wow.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Goodbye.
Savage! My gosh, okay. Cool. Still don't know what this is about. Think it's a number, perhaps? Number code. I don't yet have the number 4. Except if I do. Wait.
Huh?
I know.
wonder what this
Oh,
says.
right, I didn't pick
Maybe
that
the
up.
pictures will help me figure out how to crack this code.
The pictures? Oh, yeah. Oh. Already read those, but I guess I have to look at everything again because of stuff. Oh. Am I gonna have to buy all of these? I thought it had a moon on it, but it was a euro sign, turns out. I didn't need to get that. Be on the safe side. There's another one down there that I can't get, but I think it just says football. There's clearly a thing here. Interesting. So,
Hello.
What's with a glass display?
Ah, you noticed. Glass blowing tradition is very strong in the areas around Bavaria. We do quite a bit of glass blowing here ourselves. Normally we have demos, but it's been so hectic here the last few days, we'd had to stop them for the moment.
You make glass here in the castle?
yeah, that's what the book said.
Yes. I wish you could see it. Glass is everyday magic. Out of all this power and fire comes something delicate and strange. It's sad how easy it is to forget just how odd and beautiful a simple piece of glass can be.
I mean,
I
that's an
guess
apt
so.
description.
It's one of the old things. Renata is always saying the old things are the best. Do you think she's right?
Yeah, sure.
I guess.
She might be right. But you could also say that the monster is also one of the old things.
Can I see the glass shop?
Oh, sorry. It's locked until everything settles
Darn it.
down. Only Carl and I have keys, but we're both too busy to supervise
You
anyone
don't
down there at the
say!
moment. Sorry, Nancy.
Keys, huh? Sounds mighty useful for you and
Auf
not me at
Wiedersehen.
all.
See you later.
I think Lucas would accept a bribe to steal a few small objects, perhaps made of metal. You know, little small trinkets, maybe like, you know, bracelets, loose change, keys. I don't know. Oh, my phone again! Gosh dang, it's just ringing off the hook.
Ned, I'm so glad you called. Ned, you know the truth is I'd love to have you here with me instead of all the way at home.
I feel the same way, and I know that. Just forget it sometimes.
Oh, Ned, you don't need to change. I like you just the way you are.
I gave what you said some thought, and I think I'm spending too much time waiting for exciting things to happen to me like they do for you. After we got in a fight, I did a lot of thinking,
Me too.
and I came to a decision. I may not be an internationally known sleuth, but I'm happy to have one in my life. And maybe it's time for me to be a little more daring.
I'm happy to hear that. I'd have you along on my adventures anytime.
That means a lot. Thanks, Nancy.
It's true.
Well, maybe one day we'll work together on a case.
You
That's a
might
great
be
idea.
right.
Wait, really? I'd
Can
better
we do
start
that?
working on my sleuthing.
Sorry, the connection is bad. I'll call you back from the landline.
Landline. What the?
I have to translate that.
I know what it says. Look at it.
It's locked.
I gotta need another key. Maybe that's the glass, actually. That's probably what that is. No, I don't like this room, actually. Also, I'm looking for a specific one. This one. I got it called Ned. Oh, now I gotta go through the tedious process. That not work. Okay, hang on. Did I put a 2 in or something? What did I do? The heck? The heck? Oh, there we go. What the heck? Why didn't it work before?
Hi, Nancy.
There we go. There's my friend.
I could use your help with my case.
This is usually what you
Sure.
ask him.
What's going on?
Okay, long story short.
Wait, let me guess. You're in Germany, so you're probably in a castle. And if you're in a castle, there's probably some sort of a problem.
Exactly.
If I had
That's
to guess,
fair.
I'd say a monster and an eccentric German board game expert.
You were keeping tabs on me,
How,
weren't
though?
you?
Of course I was. I know you're capable of solving these cases on your own, but I still worry a little bit, especially when you're so far away. Frank kept me up to date on everything that's going on.
Ah, that
I'm
makes
not
way more sense.
surprised.
Okay.
Apparently, Anya and Marcus used to date.
Anya and the castle's owner?
Yeah, she seemed really reluctant to talk about it.
It might be a sensitive subject for her.
I think it might be. She seems a little upset still, but I think it's in the past for both of them.
Unless
Well,
it's
if that's
not.
the case,
It's
I wouldn't
motive.
worry about it.
So, what can I expect from the new and improved Ned?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm still in the planning stages. I think maybe I need an edgier presentation. Get a motorcycle, maybe. Stay out past 10 p.m.? Return library books at the wrong branch?
Oh, no, that might not be the solution. Don't forget, I like you just the way you are.
Then you'll like new Ned even more. Once I settle on just what that will involve, maybe I could get a hobby.
Not a bad idea.
It's really strange spending my time with you and Frank and Joe. You guys always have such great stories to tell. It makes me feel like I live a pretty boring life in comparison. You guys are always like, remember when we were chased by that abominable snowman that really turned out to be an international art thief and also a spy? My best anecdote from this last year is the time I accidentally said something horrible in Italian to the waiter at the pasta place.
Yeah, what you said was pretty unforgivable.
I had no idea.
I'm just teasing. It was just a misunderstanding. And anyway, you have great stories about school and football.
It's not the same. It'd be nice to stumble across a nice mystery now and again.
It doesn't exactly work
I get
that
called
way.
in.
Maybe, but maybe I've just not been looking hard enough. I'll let you know what I find.
I'll let
Fair
you
enough.
go. Bye.
See you soon.
Okay. That's the only important call I had to make. Oh yeah, I already looked at this. Already looked at that nonsense. Right, Berg. Berg is castle. Bergmeister. Castle master. Yeah, got it. Apparently I can't look at the backs of these, so that's unfortunate for me. Why did I even get this stuff? That looked like there was some ominous thing outside the window to you guys. Is this, wait, it's probably actually meant to be like for holding your keys and your coin stuff, but I immediately saw that as a dice tray, a portable dice tray, okay? Because that's what nerds use it for. With the same picture of the castle all over the freaking place. What's this?
It looks like I need to match the glass pattern, but I don't have all of the pieces.
Why not? Do I have to get those from the glass shop? Right click to rotate. Okay. Alright. That's not what I need, yeah. Oh, sorry. Fascinating. Interestingly, I have not... Okay, this one I rotate. There we go. Good. I need 2 more pieces. Noted. Aw, frick. Supposed to talk to you?
Hi again.
Have you seen a burr like this
right.
before?
Let me see. Yes, I've seen something like that out in the woods.
Anya mentioned a glass shop. Can you help me find a way in?
She did she? Fine. You want to look in there? Go ahead, but stay away from the furnace.
Why's that?
Why would that
It's a
be?
glass furnace. It's deadly. We've had accidents. It is not for fooling around. Be very careful. You could die down there.
And I probably would.
Thanks. What do you think of Marcus?
He does not know what he's doing. He thinks we should all listen to him because he has a briefcase. Any fool can get one of those things, and anyway, they are silly. What is this, 1986? Not
You're right.
anymore, it isn't.
I'd like to help you with your character again.
All right, now what do you think? Brown fur or black fur?
Brown.
Thanks.
Thanks. See you later.
Bye, Nancy.
Hmm. What this? Mark your calendar. Only 2 days remain until the start of that night festival, celebrating another year with no return of the legendary terrifying monster. The annual event kicks off with a traditional cattle release back into the pastures. Activities and entertainment continue throughout the day. With our own local stars, Polka Prowess. Is that a Bavarian thing? I thought polka was Polish, but I don't know anything about any of those because I'm Irish. Irish, Scottish. Some French. I don't have. It's completely outside my wheelhouse. I can tell you more about the Middle East. Headlining the evening performances in the main courtyard, the complete festival schedule, and yeah, I know, I have that. German vocabulary, bitte, or is it bite, and you're telling me the word for that? Solar system. Bitte? Bite? Is this a German vocabulary bite? It's just telling you this is the name of this section? Why? Okay. How do you pronounce it? Is it die or D? Der Komet, der Mond, der Planet. Stern? Die Erde? Solar system? But it's not an E. S. E. N. S. Y. Yeah. As I thought. The astronomy. Yay? I don't know. I'm bad at this, okay? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about the German, okay? I never took German. I did French. I don't know anything about German. Malevolent monster may manufacture mob mentality. By Helen Leaked. We've taken all precautions. Weschler. I don't know who Weschler is. There is some ridiculous... How big is your tab? My gosh. Unnecessarily. Use 3 spaces. You didn't have to go that far. A monstrous terror has again descended on our fair castle, leaving many to wonder if the fabled monster has in fact returned. No, I do not think so, said Karl Weschler. Oh, Karl is Weschler, the castle burgermeister. Every now and again, these stories come bubbling back up. Most times, it's nothing. Weschler's voice may sound confident, but his eyes betray a certain worried expression whenever the monster comes up in conversation. We've taken all precautions. We're ready for anything. The upcoming festival should be a time of fun, not fear. While generally the annual festival is a time of celebration and a chance to host excited visitors from around the globe, this year's event is promising to be an altogether drab affair. There's only one time I've seen the castle this... Sorry. There's only one time I've seen the castle this empty around festival time, Weschler continues, and that was the year of the accident. Frequent readers may be surprised to hear Weschler make reference to the accident, a topic he's been extremely tight-lipped about since that fateful fall evening years ago. Perhaps the looming shadow of a malevolent monster is enough to dredge up unpleasant memories all around, no matter how deeply buried they may be. In addition to unpleasant memories, a new threat seems to be building behind the castle walls. Officials worry that the atmosphere of fear and worry may cause castle residents to react violently if provoked. Not the best writing Helen leaked. You used worry twice in one sentence. It's terrible news reporter practice. Oh, frick, hi, you are here.
Nancy Drew, is it? I understand you and I have much in common.
I'm not so sure. I don't believe we've met officially.
I don't know who
Meet
you are.
officially?
Oh, you're
What?
Renate.
With papers
Right.
and a stamp? What is this? Meet officially. Silliness. I am Renate, officially, and you are Nancy, officially. Is that official enough for you? Should I invite a third party to witness the exchange, maybe?
No, that's all right. What did you mean when you said we have a lot in common?
Perhaps I'm
What's your
wrong
deal?
about that. You are here for the monster, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is not a wise thing to do, especially not for you.
What do you mean?
Let me tell you what I know. You're here for the monster. Now I tell you something you don't know. This monster, he's here for you.
What makes you so sure of that?
I don't have a necklace.
I'm a storyteller.
Actually, I kind of have a
Nancy.
very similar necklace to
I
that
deal
thing.
in fate and tragedy. And when a young girl suddenly finds herself called to a monster's lair, it is always the first breath of a tragedy. I should know. Leave while you still can, Nancy.
Why would you
I'm
know?
not going to do that.
I didn't think that you would. You're part of this story now.
Okay.
How well do you know Carl?
Him? I know him as well as anyone can, I guess.
What do you mean?
The way he locks himself up in the castle. He never leaves. He's hiding from the world. Why do you think he's doing that?
I don't
He's
know.
a shut-in and a
The
nerd.
other. What are the chances that the reason is a happy one?
Probably not great.
Right.
Do you think the stories are real?
I know. I think some part of the story is. I do not know. But you need to live as if it was true.
You said I know. What do you know?
I'm an old woman who speaks many languages. When I'm tired, sometimes the words do not behave as they should.
Sure.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me? Then that is your own problem. Now leave me alone!
Okay.
Hello, Nancy.
All right. Yeah.
Where are your favorite
Anyway.
places to visit?
The places with the
Continue
best
on as if
food.
nothing
The
happened.
people in the north are dull as mud through dirty spectacles, but they make a knockwurst and apple fritter that will take up residence in your soul. Oh, and in the Black Forest they make cakes. These
Yeah,
chocolate
Black
cakes
Forest,
with
yeah.
cherries and cream. Oh, what I would give for one right now. There is
Damn,
nothing
dude.
like having a full belly and taking a nap near a fire.
That does sound nice.
It is. Sweet food is my one true weakness in this world. It isn't great for the old teeth. It makes me fall fast asleep. But those are small prices to pay. Oh, all this
Animation
talk
on her
has
mouth
made
is
me
weird.
hungry.
Me too. Why would you do this to me?
Have you heard much about this monster?
Let me tell you a story a friend told me. She stayed here with her family a long time ago when she was a young girl. Back then, the woods outside the castle walls were a very dangerous place, especially for little
Black
girls.
Forest cake.
That's why her father told her she was never going to the woods alone. This little girl? She had a small red scarf that came all the way from India. It had a parade of gold-stitched elephants, all walking in a line. She was very proud of it, and how far it had traveled just to belong to her. One day when she was playing in the field, a gust of wind carried the scarf deep into the woods. When the girl's older sister saw her walk into the forest, she tried to stop her, but it was too late. She couldn't catch up. Two girls
Oh,
went
she
out
wasn't
into the
very
woods. One came
Trying
back.
very hard then.
What happened?
There were monsters in the woods that night.
Okay.
What kind of
Sure.
monsters?
Does it matter what kind? That girl never came home, never saw her family, her friends ever again. Who cares what name, what kind of monster it was? That means nothing.
Look, I don't not believe in monsters. I went to Thornton Hall. I know what happened there. Real ghost. Thornton Hall is one of the Nancy Drew games, okay? It's one of the locations in Nancy Drew. I went, it played the ghost of Thornton Hall, and the ghost was real. So, that will affect your entire viewing of all of these games after that.
The story about the girls. Who is this friend who told it to you?
You wouldn't know her.
I'm just curious. Is she your age? Is she from here?
Why won't it matter to you? Leave it alone.
I have a feeling it's you are telling the story more directly, that's all.
Why are you here?
I'm a traveler, much like you. I see the world, I tell stories.
But why are you here now?
I do not know yet. If our time together is a comedy, then I was brought here by coincidence. If our time is a tragedy, then it must be fate.
Seems arbitrary.
What did you mean when you said I was part of the story now?
You'll figure it out.
I think you're just trying to scare me.
And if I am?
No, I think she's actually
Is that such
might
a bad
be
thing?
crazy.
You have good reason to be afraid.
Okay.
Afraid of what?
If you don't know by now, look around. Think. It is a dangerous time to not know who you are and who other people think you might be.
What do you think of Anya?
You ask me? She should be in charge of this castle. She's smart, she's strong, she actually understands the history of the castle.
Why is that important?
Why is it not
When I'm
important?
here, I try not to tell the stories of what has happened at this castle.
Why not?
Fate has a cruel habit of digging in its claws when tempted. But I will say this. In the event of disaster, I'd rather have Anya in charge than Karl.
Okay, I think it is very important to know the history of the historical location that you are working at. Like, okay, so when I was in Scotland, we went to this place and there was like a tour, and the tour guide was telling us all the history of this location. And he was British English, and probably a lot of Scottish people would not be happy about the fact that he was a tour guide, you know, because they're like, oh, it should be a Scottish person. But he was so passionate about the history. He really, really cared about it. It was delightful. So I think that's the kind of person you should have working in those locations. Somebody who really, really cares about the history of the location. If you just get some random Scottish person who doesn't really care, it doesn't matter that they're more Scottish, you know?
Why don't you tell stories about the castle when you're here?
This land, this castle, has known more than its fair share of misery. There is a saying from where I'm from. When death goes to take a ride, he follows the road that serves him best.
If that's what you believe, why are you here?
Where are you
My
from?
affairs are mine alone. And anyway, a good storyteller knows to leave the big reveal for the end.
What if I don't want a story? What if I just want to know
I mean,
why
I guess you're probably
here?
French.
You're very persistent. I was right to like you. Still,
No.
my life's work is words. I know
Belgian?
them well. When to speak. More importantly, when to stay silent.
She's got like the German / French. So she could just be bad at the accent. Okay. She could be going for one or the other and just be bad at it. But the fact that she's got both like a German and French sound, and I haven't really heard a Belgian accent myself, but I associate, when you have those two together, I associate that with Belgian. So maybe that's where
Bye.
she's
See
from,
you later.
Belgium. I almost went to use the directional keys to get the frick out of here, but that's dumb. Also, that's definitely not a secret passage in there. Slytherin! Oh. Oh, this is not where I expected to find these. Fascinating. Okay. Again? Ooh.
Nancy,
Why?
call me back on the landline.
Yes, sir. Okay, let me just go up there. Hang on. Wait. Call.
I'd better find something else to wear. I really wish I had my suitcase.
Lucas! Call the boss, guy who paid me. Oh, frick. For clarity, this is not how these phones work. Like, look at this.
Marcus here.
Do you believe that the monster could be real?
If it is, I know a guy who will pay through the nose for movie rights.
That didn't exactly answer my question.
Didn't it?
What do you know about Renata?
Nothing. Is that a person?
Nada?
Yes, she's a traveling storyteller.
Oh, okay. I'll add that to the list of things that you seem to think that I need to know.
Thanks, see you later.
You told me to call you. You told me to call you. Was this a trick?
I should find some dry clothes.
Right. Right. Where am I gonna find dry clothes? Great. Oh no.
I need to change into some dry clothes first.
I get that. Thank you. Shady as frick. Also, cheap costume. I'm uncomfortable. There's a book over there. I'm gonna turn around. Darn it. It's not interactable. Librarians, professors, folklorists, Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm, better known as the Brothers Grimm, were born a year apart in Hanau, I don't know how to pronounce that, Germany in 1785 and 1786. Their childhood was a relatively happy one until their father died when the boys were in their early teens. After his death and the death of their grandfather shortly thereafter, the family struggled to make ends meet. Eventually, both Jacob and Wilhelm attended the university of that place to study law. It was here at the university where the brothers' interest in collecting folk and fairy tales was first piqued. While traveling in France as a research assistant for one of the professors, Jacob became fascinated by a German manuscript of old stories he had found. Interested in keeping the tales and the culture alive, Jacob and Wilhelm began their search for other such tales. The brothers solicited help from their friends as well as trips to the surrounding countryside in order to obtain as many tales as possible. A large majority of the tales came from female acquaintances, such as Dorothea Wilde and the Hassan. Let me just Hassan. But it can't be S, right? Also, not enough letters. Amelie and Jeanette. The first edition of Kinder- und Hausmärchen, Children's and Household Tales, was published in 1812 and contained 86 different tales. With the success of the first edition, the Brothers Grimm continued their search for additional tales, though they attempted to keep the tales as true to the original telling as possible. The first edition was thought to be unsuitable for young children. I'm not sure that's actually true, because it was in fact popular at the time to retell those stories as horror stories. So it tracks that, especially because they were fairy tales, which were passed down as things that you tell to children, that if it was something that was not considered suitable for children, they probably changed it a little to make it less suitable for children. They did traumatize their children, but if the German public were like, that's too much, then I'm inclined to believe that's inaccurate. Why does my Twitch look so weird? My camera like really weird right now? Hang on. Filters. No, it's not less weird. Why is it so weird? It's very strange. Hmm. Okay, well, I'm gonna go with that, even though I don't know what's happening with my camera. Color range place default. Why didn't I only just notice how weird my camera is? It's because it looks way worse on my Twitch small thing. It looks so posterized. That's so weird. I know bad ending fairy tales are normal, but it's different from what the Grimm fairy tales were, okay? Like, it's not the same as like, oh, they did this and it was bad. Like, oh, they got eaten by the wolf. Oh, it was so bad. That's different than, oh, and the you know, the stepsisters cut their own toes off to be able to fit the slippers on their feet. Okay? It's different. And again, it is a fact that at the time, a lot of these stories were collected and reworked into horror tales because that was what was popular. If you take that out of if you don't factor that in, then you're just lying to yourself and other people. With the success, yeah, they did that thing. As a result, each subsequent edition of the book was edited slightly in order to make the stories more suitable for all audiences. The second edition, released in 1815, contained 70 new tales, and 5 more editions followed over the years. The final 7th edition had the 210 tales still seen today. The fairy tales were not the only well-known project from the Grimms. They also started work on Deutsch Wörterbuch, I don't know, I'm sorry, a detailed German dictionary that traced the origins of German words, though they were only able to publish a small portion of the massive undertaking in their lifetimes. The dictionary was such a large project that it wasn't completed until nearly 100 years after their deaths. Jacob Grimm also invented Grimm's Law, a formula that explained how consonants changed across languages. Never heard of it. Interesting. By the end of the 1850s, Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm had received numerous honors and awards, were members of the Göttingen 7, been librarians to the king and respected throughout the world before their deaths. In 1863 and 1859, their names live on forever as one of the foremost folktale collections of all time. Give me this. I don't know what that was, but I have it. Okay. So, what did you do?
What are you wearing? You look like you're in a cartoon.
Your outfit is pretty weird, too.
It is? I thought it was pretty cool.
Oh, no, it's cool.
Sure, whatever.
Why would you leave a bucket of water over my door?
I'm only allowed to watch 2 hours of television a week. I've got a lot of time on my hands.
Uh-huh.
I hear you have a reputation as a prankster.
If you want to call it that, I guess that you could, but really, they're not just pranks. They're something better.
You're gonna say there
Like
are.
what exactly?
I don't know, but pranks are stupid. I've got better things planned than just stupid pranks.
What
They're
do you
pranks.
have planned?
You'll see. Something good. The people around here will be talking about it for years.
Okay.
Do you like living here at the castle?
Yeah.
It seems like a weird place to grow up.
I don't
Seems like a
know.
fun place to
It's
grow
not
up.
boring like some places. Did you know that hundreds of years ago they used to have a gallows here? And
Of course
could
you would
see it
be
right from
interested
my
in that.
window? When I visit my uncle's place, he just has a grocery store outside of his window.
It's pretty boring, you're right.
Do your school friends like to visit the castle?
No.
Really? It seems like a place where all the kids would want to hang out.
Yeah, well, they just don't, okay? I don't exactly have a lot of friends.
There's nothing wrong with that. Good friends are hard to find.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
Well, it's true.
Maybe for other people. Are you back to play more Monster?
Not now.
Okay, sure.
What do you know about Renata?
She's not so great. My dad says she's lucky that they let her come here. She has a reputation.
What kind of reputation?
I don't know. She steals or something. No one here trusts her, and she's always trying to boss me around, stopping me from doing anything fun.
How so? Does she stop you from bugging Carl?
She's just in the way. I don't like her.
Mm-hmm.
You must have a reason for not liking her.
You ask too many questions.
Hey, I made the child angry.
Hi,
Help me out
Nancy.
here.
What do you think of Renata?
I love her stories. Sometimes when she comes, the two of us stay up until the sun comes up, just chattering away about this and that. You ask me, her reputation is completely undeserved.
What reputation?
It's difficult to explain exactly. A lot of people say that wherever she goes, bad fortune follows.
Do you think that?
Not really, but she does always have peculiar timing. Come to think of it, whenever the castle gets to talking about the monster, she's not far behind.
Really? Do you think she has something to do with the monster sightings?
I'd be surprised. But then again, no, never mind. It's nothing.
What?
Okay, I shouldn't be telling you this.
Mm-hmm.
One time when she was here, and again everyone was all worked up about the monster, and she told the stories that scared everyone who listened half to death. So later that night, when everyone was locked in their houses with the windows shut tight, I caught her snooping around the castle.
What was she doing?
That's just the thing. I couldn't figure it out. She didn't come back for a long
Maybe
time
the
after
lady
that.
does have a German accent.
Actually, that was the last we heard of the monster for a while too.
Did you leave this costume out for me?
No. Someone must have left it out for you for the festival. It looks great on you. Huh.
What?
Oh, that dress. It just looks really familiar. I wonder where I've seen it before.
Was it in the old movie, perhaps, with the monster chasing the lady? Which may or may not have been a movie.
I'll let you go. Bye.
Bye, Nancy.
Thanks. See you. What do I have? Okay. I did get a blue glass. I also have... I have a thing. Give me key, or give me death. Key might be death. Apparently I'm taking these. Definitely legal. All good legal things happening up in here.
This could come in handy.
Yes, it will. I mean, could. I don't know how it could possibly come in handy. I don't know anything. Why is that on?
There's no power.
There's no power. Why is the fire lit? Oh, wait. I saw the thing. Am I gonna be locked in here?
Aha! That's why it's not working.
Sure is. Is this
Now
what
it should work.
German outlets look like? I also don't know what this thing is. Dangerous, that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that these don't need to both be square, but I don't remember. I'm gonna save. The good news, you don't have to worry about that summer tan. Bad news because you're not going outside for a long, long time. See? 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 Alright. I won't do that again. This looks like a door. Where was this thing? Okay, they are both. I didn't need that for the glass. What is it for? Why am I getting messages?
I better
I
take
did
this
the
with
thing.
me.
Yep. Better. Okay. I've got that now. And with that, I think that I don't have enough time to do more stream and slash energy. Remember that I am still sick. But I have made progress. So there's that. Wonder if there's anybody I can raid today. Snurtle and Bach are both streaming. Oh, let's go with Bach. We're gonna raid Bach. I'm gonna, as per usual, that will be with the outro. I'm gonna send you to the outro and then send you to the raid. Is that cool with everybody? Do we have enough people here to do that? That's a good question I probably should have considered in advance. Give me a second. How many people do I have? Oh. It doesn't look like we might have enough, because I'm pretty sure I'm one of the viewers and the other viewer is Jordan. So, we're not gonna raid because I don't want him to be sad if we pop in and then immediately leave. Yeah, that seems. I mean, if you do, you want to go watch? You want to go watch Bach? Go watch Bach anyway. You don't need a raid for that. Go do it. I need to go though. I need to go eat and get some tea and probably cough a bit. I've been holding that in. So yeah. Gonna go to the outro. Yeah, so you know where to find him. Anyway. So, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I know it's a little different than... I pressed that by accident. You can ignore that. I'll see you guys again next time. Until then, have a good one. Bye.
So long and farewell, my friend, till we meet another time. Parting is so bittersweet, my friend, so I shall bid you good night till the sun may rise. Good night and sleep well, my friend. Everything will turn out fine. Sweet dreams as you drift off, my friend. You will be here within mine till the sun may rise. I am falling deeper into seafoam dreams where countless colors spin around me in my head in radiant streams, and I am drifting on the tides of my heartbeat, flowing in rivers of the promise of the next time that we